Hi, this is Sovereign. Welcome back to my Call of Cthulhu playthrough. This time, I believe we're going back to the Riverside Institute. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a different perspective on how things work around there. Last time we looked at that nameless bookstore, we figured out that apparently I can't count, and that 4 equals 3. Again, I wasn't too pressed about it in the moment. It's just what happens, I guess, sometimes with games. But anyways, we're just gonna pretty much hop right into it today. If you notice, I'm gonna continue to mess around with my audio settings, see if I can get you guys any better quality from that. Hopefully what I'll do next will help it out just a little further. Alright, let's get going. That's not a creepy eyeball with all those human skeletons at all. Chapter 8. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the letter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective... Okay. Lied inside irresistibly attracted the detective. Apparently this morning we can't read either. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Okay, that's what's happening here. So we're still, like, the detective, but we're also not the detective. Or at least, at the very least, we won't be seeing things from, like, his own eyes. We'll be experiencing somebody else's body. And who knows what we'll find. I was about to say, oh my gosh, we found out that Charles Hawkins was alive last upload. And then I remembered we found out he was alive, like, upload 4, so... Nothing too surprising going on there. Ooh, it's taking a long time to load this morning. Alright.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Has he been drugged?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him.
I mean, it seems like legitimately everyone on this fucking island has some sort of sleeping pill. Kind of as we noted last time, so... Oh,
his skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Oh my god, he's transforming into a Cthulhu. Just joking. That's not how you refer to that.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
What could be in this man that's foreign to his body?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
I understood
So, Doctor,
at least 2 of those words.
An opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Thanks.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Yeah, something in his belly, because I want to know.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it
Well,
is,
not in that day and age.
this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
No, we can ask about his
In
limbs.
spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
So essentially what I'm getting from this, what I got from this the first time I ever saw it was that he's like turning into like... It's not so much he's turning into like, to like a Cthulhu, because that's not, like I said, that's not how you refer to that being. But it does seem like he's growing tentacles. Like his arms are supposed to be turning into tentacles, and I'm not sure what to make about the head, but maybe that has something to do with it too.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Yeah, his body certainly is mutating.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
Well, I do,
No.
but...
This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Ha, word.
Dr. Cogan, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
So what's a subtle threat for me? Alright. They use a lot of big words right here.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Nobody mentioned crimes for now. Stay out of this. Hidden files of proof. Well, I mean, if I can get somebody in. As a side note, just in case you're out there and you're like, what the fuck is a cephalopod? It's like the category of creatures that, like, cuttlefish, squid, and like octopuses are in. Those are all like cephalopods of sorts.
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
Okay. We've got a new objective. Get into Fuller's office. Alright, here's some more things to look at.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
Yeah, I mean, well, weren't those, like... Maybe this was said in an earlier episode, I'm just forgetting about, like, weren't those, like, sleeping medications? Like, don't they, like, legitimately, like, suppress your nerve system? I mean, he probably said that in an earlier episode, I'm just thinking that I saw it somewhere else. I think that's what he had said earlier. Something about that. I guess I'll go around here.
Doctor, please. My chest.
Yeah, I see I help you, homie.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation.
Does that help me?
Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please.
Might help him.
His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Oh, so I can actually do, like, work around here before I go, like, fuck around. It's a nice little fireplace. Let's see. What else is around here that I can fuck around with? Ooh.
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station.
Oh, pop off on me.
What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
Can I get a different?
Sleep a bit more.
One of those I had to pick, like, the right answer to maybe get more lore. Is she, like, oh my god, she died? She dead. Oh my gosh. This is Irene Sanders. That was Francis Sanders' wife. Fucking, she's dead? God, what happened to her?
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric ring in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. So I wonder if Kat's still alive, because Kat was, like, fucking with her. Like, what the fuck?
Mrs. Sanders?
She's dead, homie. Damn. People just up and just yeeting themselves into the next life in this game. Nah, you're alive.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
I like how they're like, yeah, Dr. Fuller, fuck him. But then they have, like, these, like, little things, like, these little tidbits of information where they're kind of like, oh, well, maybe he's actually, he's actually, like, a good doctor. He's just a little, like, fucked up, you know, so.
What is the boiler room key doing here?
Can I keep it?
The key to the boiler room.
Okay.
Not where I expected to find it.
Well, at least I know where it is. Good thing I'm big nosy. Anything going on with you? No? Oh. What over here?
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Jeez, I wonder if it was that fucking green gas everywhere. Who's that? About you. What's going on with you?
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Nice little structure there. I should be able to talk to you, right? Like, it'd be logical. Oh, yeah. Kind of got a nice green glasses
Dr.
going on.
Colden, Here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Ooh, cool. Another person to look at.
He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding.
Oh, I mean, look at his hands.
Froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Well, mistreated, don't know what more. Well, let's just keep taking care of his wound.
The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
Make sure you don't get the gouja, homie. I know they said it was dysgeusia or something, but I'm gonna call it dysgeusia. Why not, right? It's not Bradley. Ooh.
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Okay. Well, maybe one of these days you'll get it.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
You here because you can't sleep?
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
What is your fiance? I don't think you're attracted to any of the nurses here, homie.
Dr. Colden.
Yeah, alright. Let's go talk to Bradley.
Ethan.
Marie,
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
Haha, I will prescribe you something. You're a bad liar, haha. Psychology master. Medicine master. Why didn't you come to me instead? We already talked about that. Let's try this one.
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Ha, you are.
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
It's probably because you fucking died. You're just tired. It seems like an affliction. Let's see if we can help him.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out.
Damn.
Everyone in Darkwater is
really after
suffering
her
from
heart.
nightmares.
Blaming Dr. Fuller
Really?
already.
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Aw, they're on a first name basis, because every horror game needs a love story. That's great. Alright, let's see, what's here?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Girly, what if people are like dying?
Please. The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
Alright, you fucking right. Let's go in here. What's in here? Who are you?
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Well,
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
Okay.
This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
The file is strangely incomplete, and the detail of treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. So this would be the medical file for our main character. Let's see, is there anything else around here that I can poke at? No, just her. Oh, thank God I can't hide in that thing. Which seems like a weird thing to be excited about, but that just means that there's nothing I'm going to have to run from here. No, I was 110%. Just being way too hyped up about the whole thing.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
But that man's in there. He just looks like he's fucking smoking too. Alright, how about you, homie? Can I talk to you? No, you're also smoking in a hospital, that's great. How about you? Can't talk to you, that's great. Alright, didn't want to fucking talk to you anyways, that's great. Boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Not yet. Don't be so dour. Might be some business for you there, pharmacy.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Talking shit, you know. Just casual things. That's okay, though. Grab this.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
He said sleep, bitch. That's why we're running out of medicine. How about you? Can I talk to you?
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
Sounds like a fucking bitch. Hi, can I get past you, please? Oh, I don't have a lamp.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Alright. Oh, and another book that doesn't do anything for me, but I can collect. Men's bathroom. That's just the patient room. Administration. What about this little door down here? Okay, so this gets me into like, okay, so this is like the same room. It's like the administration. We're just gonna poke around here right quick, and then we're gonna go check out the bathroom, because I think that's where like our next like thing is that we gotta do. Is this gonna increase my medical knowledge when I get back to my other body? Hi, who the hell are you? Are you the bitch?
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Yeah, she's a bitch. Is this Fuller's office? Can I go in there? Are you gonna stop me? Or... I feel like it's Fuller's office, so I feel like I can't go in there because she said that this person, this little bitch over here, only takes orders from the good doctor himself. So, boiler room. Let me go down here to this bathroom and see. Security unit, and I don't
The
think
answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Okay, yeah, they won't
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
She seems unhappy with her job.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Is that supposed to fucking mean something to me? Go talk to this person. Man, this bathroom's a fucking mess too. Don't want to be leaving shit.
Elizabeth?
Places, huh?
You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
You gotta get some confidence on me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
Alright. Can I help you? Is there a reason you getting so close to me?
Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
All is well, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Okay, that's all I can
Thank you,
really
Doctor.
say. I mean, I can ask why I go through here, but I guess she's the one with like the key. So this is the thing. Okay, so this just leads you back to a patient room. The original patient room. And I'm trying to get over here so I can get the spoiler room key, because I'm pretty sure what I gotta do is get the key. Oh, hello.
The key to the boiler room.
Okay, so
Not where I expected to find it.
before I do that, we're gonna make another little loop, and we gotta go try to get into Phil's office just by walking in front of Mrs. Donovan, and then I think it's probably gonna tell me to do something like, oh, you gotta distract her. If I had to guess. Hey, don't mind me.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Into the room?
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
You're really?
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
It's because you're a fucking bitch. Distracted Donovan, cut off the water. Okay, so now I should be able to go get that key. Which was in here somewhere. Oh, there's a new person here now. Is it her? Okay, I can grab this now. Bet.
The key to
I
the
can finally
boiler room.
grab.
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Yeah. Rip that other nurse though. What are you doing?
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Okay. Kitchen. Man, this seems like a horrible thing to eat. Ugh. I think I've seen septic tanks that look like that.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
I'd be terrified for my life. Oh, was I supposed to talk to you?
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
Oh yeah, I saw her.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
That's nice. I was able to provide them some peace. I'm not tripping. Where the fuck did they put this boiler? Oh, maybe done this other way. Administration. It's around here somewhere. Storage room. Okay, I just gotta go, like, back the way I came, because I saw this the first time. Oh. Ah, what a place. Okay.
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Damn tool. See, there's a bunch of tools over here. Where would I find the tool? Maybe in the operating room? Can I go in here now?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
No. Can I ask Bradley to come up with it for me? Like, hey, I got a thing for you to do.
Is everything all right, Ethan?
Yeah, I know I should go.
I will work until late.
Oh. All right.
Ugh. Find a tool. Find a tool. I don't think it'd be in there because I feel like that would have been there first. Because the only other thing I'm thinking about is that the kitchen was open now. Hop off on me. The kitchen's open, so that's like a new thing I could get to. The other new thing I could get to was this, maybe? Oh, what's this? More medicines. That's still the men's bathroom. What about that storage unit? I know I'm going around in circles here because I'm not even. That's the boiler room. Where did the storage room? That's what I was looking for. Walked right past it. No, I didn't. Oh, wait, there's a spot hidden in here. Aha! That's what I was thinking about. I was like, where the fuck was that storage room? And here's the boiler room. So I can. So
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
So if she's still there, then what I gotta do is go talk to Elizabeth and be like, oh, hey, is anything going on with the water? Anything suspiciously wrong with the water?
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Or you could just go call her a bitch to her face, you know what I mean? Like, I'm also here for that path. I don't really care what you do. I think there's a whole interaction there that I could watch, I just don't want to. Because I don't really care about that bitch.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
Alright, let me immediately just right click.
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Apparently that little description there just said it was something about exposure to artwork can cause mental illness. And I wouldn't actually be surprised back in back in the day, so to speak, about people having like mental illness linked to a certain artwork, because I think a lot of artwork back then was like Hello? It was like made of like lead. Search Fuller's office. You know, like I'm pretty sure it had some pretty like really like kind of like harmful like chemicals.
I should go another way.
Another way, huh? There's a... That's just the door I came in. I had assumed there'd be something by the desk. Unless I was tripping. Because currently the only thing I found in this fucking office is the... Oh.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle. I've unlocked something.
Ah. A recording. Psychoanalysis.
Patient files. I was right.
Now, if I try to leave, if I get a gate caught. Or do I need to try to listen to this first? Okay, here we go.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that it is peculiar.
Why is Ethan on medication?
With her exceptional gifts.
Patient files and Ethan. A shoe. This is like a reconstruction scene, so there must be something over here. Ah, here we go.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I
So
found
he's also
nothing to
experimenting.
explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Like her art abilities? Like do you think there's a supernatural cause? Can I go look at the shoe yet? That seems like so important on me. Oh. It's like always right in front of my face and I'm always missing it.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
What did he tell her?
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
He's prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
The basement where you conduct all your experiments, huh?
When the incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
I don't look.
Meantime,
Oh.
they must remain hidden in plain sight.
That shoe, perhaps?
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Yep, so this belonged to Sarah Hawkins. And as soon as I thought, I was like, hey. It says there's still a spot hidden around here. But essentially what we learned there...
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
That is a great question. Pretty sure I get caught here too by Dr. Fuller.
I must go back to the basement.
I guess I'll leave the way I came. She might be back, but whatever. Alright, guess I got out of there already. Let me go look around here. Who are you? Nobody I care to talk about. Oh, let me see. Where's the basement? Oh, maybe it's around this corner. So now I gotta go down to the basement, see what's on there. Alright. Oh, now I can go. So I'm just allowed to be down here, but like not supposed to be actually be down here. Like nobody stops me though. Unless this isn't the fucking basement. No, this is definitely the way to the basement. I was just too fucking like drugged up to get up the stairs last time. Last time I was just dying down here. Oh, Is that my blood? Maybe from one? No, there's no fucking way. Oh, here he is.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Oh my god. Oh, now I got a gun?
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Swallow's tripping, he came back.
Around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot!
I'm really not trying to steal your shit. You're not a killer. It's Charles It was Charles Hawkins.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Homie, if you had, like, tracked me down sooner. I'm not sure. I don't have enough occultism.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Yes, I will take your help.
All right.
Oh, God.
I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
All right. I think that's actually... Oh. I'm speeding. I'm a fast little boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Ah, it's a nice bird. Alright, so Chapter 9 is also the Riverside Institute, but that's all we're doing for today. So we're able to see through a little bit through Marie Colden's eyes, see what's going on. She definitely got caught by Dr. Fuller, so hopefully she's doing okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get to her and have her get out. You know. Yeah, alright. it's really picking up now, you know. It's really picking up now, so I'm really excited to see where this goes. But anyways, again, if you liked the content, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Does me a lot of help. Again, also have a Instagram, sovereign.games. That'd be great. And again, thank you for watching.